Peace, YouTube family. So before I started this video, excuse me, my voice is still going in and out. As you can see, I'm still healing. But before I started this video, I saw a number that was very significant to me. I saw my birthday. And if you know anything about numerology, when you're in flow and you're receiving synchronicities from your angels, from your guides, it can be very comforting and affirming at certain times when you see certain things. So, as you can see by the name of this video, God's timing, not yours. So, I'm going to start off with a story. It might be a lot of background noise, and I hope that you guys will forgive me for the background noise, but I wanted to get this message out tonight, and I have to put my children to sleep and get some things done. So I need to go ahead and get this video out. So the story is, excuse me, I feel like I have hair on my lash that's not of my lash. Anyway, so I had this venture that I wanted to start, and I had something that I wanted to start, and basically I did something that I don't usually do, and I told other people about it before it was actually concrete and finished, because I'm just so excited about it. And so I started like telling a few people. I told like maybe 3 people about it, and I never do this. I never do that. And today I thought I would be able to start said venture, said thing, and for a few reasons I wasn't able to. And that really disturbed, it really got me down, I'm not gonna lie. I was really sad. And my daughter could sense that I was sad, because your children, they pick up on energy. They're closest to divine, so they can feel when your energy is off. So my daughter's like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Like, what's up? And I was like, I was going to start that thing today, and now I can't. And I'm just really sad about it, because I did so much just to get to the point where I thought I would be able to start. I had certain steps that I needed to take to get to that point, and I finally thought that I got there, and then it was like, oh no, psych, you got to do this too. And it really just, it made me sad, I'm not gonna lie. And so my daughter said something that was so powerful, y'all, and I wanted to come on here and share it with y'all. And she said, she said, well, it's okay. That's just a sign that God is telling you that you're not ready yet, And when she said that, I was like, you right. Because me and my daughter, we're very spiritual people. We always talk about God. We always talking about the divine. And when she said that, I was like, you're right. And she was like, just think of it like this. This is, mind you, before I get into her analogy, this is a 10-year-old, right? She says, just think about it as if you're driving in a car, and all of a sudden your car just stops out of nowhere, and you don't know what's wrong, and you start to get upset, and then all of a sudden, when you was wherever you was about to go, another car comes, and it would have crashed into you if you would have kept going. My daughter is she's like my little angel best friend. Like she just really put everything in perspective for me, and I really just wanted to come on here and share that with y'all and say, everything is in God's time and not yours. Like I was very disappointed. I am still, like, I'm sure y'all could tell my energy is not all the way back where it was earlier today, or where it usually is. I still am kind of like frustrated or upset about this. However, um, I know that, like my daughter said, everything in God's timing. So it's like I can't fret or I can't worry about these other things that I'm thinking, like God said I wasn't ready yet. Like, and then another thing is that the lady that was like speaking on it, like speaking on said venture, she kept saying everything in God's timing. Like she kept saying that she's a very spiritual woman. You could tell that she put God first in everything that she do. You can tell in the way she speaks about her ministry that God is first, and people are first in her ministry. Like she puts that first. God is first and people are second in her ministry. You get what I'm saying? And so I say that to say, if you had something like me that you were thinking that you were going to do or that you wanted to move forward on, and you were trying to figure out, like, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to do this? And it seems like every time you take 2 steps forward, you get knocked back 3. Just know that the universe isn't working against you. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is in God's timing, and God can see the whole field. We can't always see the whole field. All we can see is sometimes we can't even see our next couple of steps in front of us. To keep it 100, like, I know right now I feel like I can't see all the steps in front of me. I feel like I could just see my feet walking in front, and then it's like I'm letting God direct me. I'm letting God guide me the rest. So keeping that in mind, God can see the whole field. And back to my daughter's analogy, like, we don't want to crash. We don't want to end up in a terrible situation because we're trying to force and we're trying to do things that, you know, that are not in God's timing, that are not in alignment. You get what I'm saying? So still put in the work, still do what you need to do, because, God blesses those that bless themselves. So still do what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Don't not do the stuff you're supposed to do. Still do what you're supposed to do, no matter what the situation looks like, because God always keeps his promises. Always. So if you have a vision for something, if you have a mindset, or you have a dream for something, those desires were put there from God. That whatever it is that you want wants you back. So don't think like, oh, I'm not gonna get it. This stuff always happens to me. I never get what I. Don't say crazy shit to yourself. Don't say crazy stuff to yourself. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? Like, just hone in and get, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. I asked God to, this was one of my prayers. And I'm going to share this with y'all, and this is personal, but this is one of my prayers. I asked God to help me to put God first in everything that I do. And when you have been moving, and you've been moving what it seems like to be alone for so long, to consciously put God first in everything you do is a task until it becomes habit. So it's like, I gotta put God first in everything that I do. So if I'm asking God for God's help in that, then I gotta commune with God first with everything that I do. God, is this something that you want me to be doing right now? Is this what you need me to be focusing on right now? Because it might not be the time for that. I just want to do this right now. I just want to move forward right now. I want to go ahead and get the ball rolling, because I know what I can do. Once the ball is rolling, I'm like, okay, you feel me? But you know, when working in alignment with the Most High, you not you gotta be obedient, and also just like you gotta keep a listening ear out. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be paying attention. You gotta be more discerning than moving. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that I'm learning. This is just something that's coming to me as I'm, expressing this to you guys. This is obviously isn't a rehearsed points or anything like that, but I hope that this has blessed somebody today. I hope that this has helped someone today, to basically, know that everything's in God's time, and delayed doesn't mean denied. I've been hearing these words, and when I hear these words, I be like, okay, but then when I feel the delay, I be like, oh my God. I swear, y'all, I'm on a journey. Like, I just be feeling like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, for real? Like, for real. Why? Why? And it's just like, okay. Like, when my daughter said, then it's just God saying that you just not ready. It really hurt me. But I couldn't say nothing but you right. You right. You right. You know what I mean? Because it's like I have to be discerning. I can't let my ego get in the way of what God wants me to do. And so I hope that this has blessed somebody today. Like I said, I'm going to leave y'all off on that note. I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys like and share this to anybody that you may feel like needs to hear this word today, because I definitely needed to hear what my daughter said earlier today. All right. Peace. Love y'all.